Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video, you beautiful people. I thought in today's video I'll give you a day in the life of a economy worker. Basically, I'm going to show you what I do every day when I sign into Albion online and I work on my economy. So as you can see, on day one, as soon as I sign in, the first thing I check is my mail. I have a bunch of sell orders that sold. I also have a bunch of sell orders that expired. So right now I'm just going through each and every one and checking what I need to buy, what I need to sell, and what I need to put back into the market. So this is a day in the life, and this is what I do every day when I sign in, is I check the mail. Once all that is completed and I've checked the mail, here I am going to Bridgewatch Market to see the items that hasn't been sold. As of right now, it's the mace. So all I'm gonna do is take the mace off the market and put it and sell it back. It's been there for roughly 30 days. So this, I'm not in a rush to make silver now. This is the life of an economist. So the next thing I came across was my focus. As you can see on screen, I pulled up my side tab and I realized, hey, I got 30,000 focus. What am I gonna do with this 30,000 focus, you say? I was gonna craft some gear, but I decided, you know what, I'm gonna level up food crafting to be exact. So as you can see on screen right now, I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of stuff to make salads. I think I was gonna make turnip salad, and I'm just gonna sell that instantly. I just don't really like having my focus left that high, so I always grab whatever I need and just craft whatever just to get my focus out the way. This part of the video is not that interesting. I go to the market to check a few things. As I leave the market, I pull up the map, I look for the cheapest food crafting station. I make my way towards the station and I begin my crafting. Now that I've done searching through and checking certain things, as I said earlier, in the marketplace, I make my way out, and as you can see, I'm looking through the map trying to find which one's the cheapest. I find the one that I want to use. I am looking to make turnip salad, so I'm making my way to the nearest food crafting station. As you can see right now, I get there and I maybe use I do use my focus in order to craft the turnip salads. But as you can see, my focus for crafting turnip salad or any type of salad is not fully maxed out, so I had to lower the amount of salads I can craft. And as you can see there on the bottom right of the screen, that's the amount of profit, and I want you guys to keep an eye on it as we go through this food crafting together. And I'm just voice overing it right now. I got it on 2x speed, so as you can see, my profits just keeps climbing and climbing. At the same time, I'm leveling up my food. I'm at 81, and this is what I normally like to do with my focus, guys. For those of you who do not know, I like to spend my focus on something that can make me profit. So it could be crafting weapons, it could be crafting gear, but in this case I am making tier 4 turnip salad. And yeah, it's quite a long process. I'm just happy that I'm leveling up at the same time as making my profit. As you can see again on the bottom right side where it says estimated market value, it's still climbing and climbing and climbing. So yeah, if you guys ask me, I would highly recommend that when you get the chance and you have focus, use your focus, utilize it to profit you and for your own personal benefit, and do what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm crafting food, but it could be weapons, it could be armor, it could be gear. It's entirely up to you guys, it doesn't matter. As you can see right now, my focus is getting quite low, but that does not matter to me because I'm just gonna do my best to spend all of it. As we come to the end of my crafting session when it comes to crafting salad, as you can see, I'm just doing my last bit of salads, so to speak. I do a victory circle on my mammoth and I make my way back to the bank. Actually, I'm gonna head to the market and sell these salads first before I put the rest of the recipes or the turnips and wheat back into the bank. Here we are at the Bridgewatch Market. After putting all the recipes back into the Bridgewatch Bank, I'm looking to sell my turnip salad. It's selling for 1,650, which is decent. It's not a huge amount of profit, but it's still decent. Right now, as you can see, I'm looking at the sale history, so how many people has been buying the turnip salad in the past week, the past couple of days, and that's how I make my rough estimation on how long I would need to wait in order for the turnip salads that I just finished making. It gives me a rough estimation on how long it will take for it to sell. Alright. It was roughly at this time that I realized, and I remembered actually, sorry, that my buy orders at Limhurst was finished. It was filled. So as you can see, I'm on my Mammoth, and instead of walking towards Limhurst as a sane person would do in order to save silver, I decided I'm gonna fast travel there. So basically I placed up a buy order for a bunch of 5.2 wood, 4.2 wood, and I was looking to refine them. So that's part of the video. You're gonna see me fast travel towards Limhurst and collect my buy orders. At the same time as grabbing my buy orders, I check my other buy orders here at Limhurst for the 4.2, and as you can see on screen right now, it still hasn't been filled. I guess a lot of people's undercutting me, which is fine, I don't mind the wait. And it was at this point where I decided I'm just gonna put everything into the bank, and then I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, I'm done on the West server, so this is my account on the West. This is what I do every day when I sign in. Since I'm done doing a bit of crafting and checking my sell and buy orders, I put all the wood into this chest right here in Limhurst Bank. I sign out, and then I sign into my East server account, and then I work on economy on the East. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, signing into my East account. As you can see, the first thing I do when I sign into my East account is similar to my West account, so I always check the mail. Okay, I want to see what sold, what hasn't sold, and so on and so on. Due to the fact that I have some resources on me, some natural raw resources, fiber, hide, and skin, that was from my gathering session for my last upload, I decided that I gotta sell it here at the bank, and that's the first thing I do. Second thing I noticed, or I checked, was the fact that I have my focus at 30,000 on my East account. So naturally, when I get my focus up to 30,000, I always want to get rid of it. Alright, I want to craft something. So instinctively, what am I going to do? I'm going to craft daggers. I'm looking to level up daggers on my East account. So I go into the dagger tree and I look and see how far. As you can see, I'm really low. My specs are really low when it comes to crafting daggers, which is fine. So in this particular situation, I have 30,000 focus points. I'm looking to level up and craft daggers. So my main instinct is to craft daggers. Here I am. I gathered the resources needed in order to craft daggers from my bank, but here I am buying the artifact. The artifact is called Ghastly Blades in order to craft the Death Givers, because I'm looking to craft Death Givers. So I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of Ghastly Blades and then head on over to the Fletcher station, is that what it's called, to craft the daggers. Oh, before I leave, I should say this, I forgot to mention it. When you're crafting daggers or bows or whatever, ideally you want to get the books or the journals needed and fill them up as you're crafting. As you can see right now, I'm looking for the Fletcher's journal in order to fill it up. That way I can sell the book back to the market and make a little bit more profit. So if you're crafting anything, guys, make sure you use the correct journals in order to fill them and sell it back to the market, okay? So right here, I spend a little bit of time looking up the different crafting stations. As you can see, there's quite a few in Bridgewatch, and they're quite expensive, especially on the East server, guys. Everything's kind of more expensive on the East server, so don't be disheartened. As you can see you'll see in the video actually that I do still make profit, even though the cost is really high, but I still make my profit. All right. I make my way to the far side station. I came to the conclusion that's the station I want to use. Was it cheap? No. It is what it is, I guess, like I said earlier. When I get there, there's already other people crafting. I do not know what they're crafting, and I do not care. My main focus is what I'm gonna craft. So they do them, I do me, alright? Judging by the guy on the Mammoth, he's probably crafting a lot of stuff. He's probably gonna transport it to Leon, because why would you craft so many, I don't know, whatever he's crafting and sell it at the outer cities? It'll take forever to sell, unless he's looking to level up. But either way, if you are crafting like mass crafting like this guy on the Mammoth, then I suggest you transport it to Kellyon and sell it at the black market. Now that I'm done with the crafting of the daggers, I'm on my way right now to Bridgewater. I'm looking to sell the daggers and the books. Alright, I guess it was at this moment I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna end it here. So this is a day, this is what I usually do. I do more actually, but it's because I'm fairly busy in recent times. I can only spend roughly 30 minutes on Albion Online. So in the 30 minutes that I do have, I utilize it to benefit me and get me, you know, silver. I wish I had more time to, you know, mass craft certain things, but I didn't. So yeah, I should say, just before I signed out, I did place a buy order for a whole bunch of tier 4.2 hide. Cost me about 3 mil something. When I sign back in tomorrow, I'm hoping that my buy order is filled with the hide and I sold some of my daggers, and that way I can do some transporting and refining over in Matlock. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video guys. I hope you know a little bit more about me when it comes to Albion Online and what I do regularly on a regular basis every day. This is what I do, economy work every day when I sign in. I've been recently busy, so I've been missing out on a lot of content regarding Black Zone and big fights and, you know, ganking trips and so on. Anyways, it's your boy Musi and I'm out of here guys.